Up next, the Pacers taking on the Nuggets. For Indiana, a standout first half of the season has them in first place in the East. A position they don't want to let go of. Nuggets, Pacers, only here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the San Antonio Spurs.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
So with Williams on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Monty out there with Dub. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Smooth. And it's Dean in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Nuggets, we've got McAdoo carrying out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Drexler in at the 2 spot. The fans are excited for this one, Doris. 2 cross-conference rivals going right at it.
Rivalries are built when something huge is at stake. And obviously, these teams meet twice a year, so you don't waste an opportunity to exert control over the other.
Now here's Thomas.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Now here's Drexler. He's tightly guarded. Pacers with the rebound. Here's Clemens. Out left to the wing. Over Drexler. Drexler with the block. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Halliburton finds Drexler from outside the arc, and Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Drexler.
Now Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A 3 made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
Here's Clemens. Last game he had 28 points. Back to Thomas. Stolen by Drexler. To the middle. Stolen by Thomas. Over McAdoo. Thomas, that's good.
Oh, tremendous lift on that shot. Not an easy score in the face of a much taller defender.
Pass to McAdoo. And here's Halliburton. Thomas covering. Halliburton passes to Marion, and that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Indiana on D. The pass to Marion from deep three-point territory. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Outside Thomas. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Clemens, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Halliburton outside. Here's Drexler. It's rebounded by Gray. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Thomas against Drexler. Passes it to Gray. Indiana moving it around. Oh, and the can by Thomas.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing here by 8. And that one's good by Drexler.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Thomas passes to Clemens. Good work defensively by Drexler.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Williamson. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22.
Clemens. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Here in the middle of the season, injuries can certainly pile up, Greg. How does a team hold it together when it's missing important pieces?
Kevin, it's all about communication and being ready to step up. As long as you keep working as a unit, you can cover for missing bodies.
Here's Clemens. He has 5. 5 on the clock. Gray, that's good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now, here's Halliburton. Here's Drexler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. 6 points for Clyde Drexler.
But Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Gray. Ball's knocked loose. Marion with the steal. And Drexler has it in the corner. Goes up on the wing. And again, it's Denver.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pacers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Halliburton against Thomas from 10 feet out. And again, it's Indiana converting. The Nuggets trail by 4. And here's Halliburton. He had 15 points last outing. Poke loose. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. That one goes. Count it.
Tyrese Halliburton has an array of moves offensively. Off the deck, yes, sir.
Pass to Clemens. Drexler with the block. Williamson outside. Dishes it to Drexler, and that's a foul called on Money. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Weber, he's checked in for Williamson. In Indiana with the change here, too. Big Smooth, he's checked in for Money. Clyde Drexler on the wing. Now the pass to Halliburton. 4 on the clock. The three-pointer, no good.
Absolutely tenacious guy. Stuck right on him defensively. Bothered that shot.
Thomas with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Thomas's shot is off.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call. Good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Weber. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Clemens. He's covered by Halliburton. G, no good. And Weber's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. 4-point game. Halliburton kicks to Murray. To the wing right side. Here's Weber. Drains it from 17 feet out.
And that mid-range J of Weber, fantastic at scoring from that area of the floor.
Thomas passes to Grayer. Inside. Powered down with both hands.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Halliburton with it. He has 5. His three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Passes it to Gray. Back to Thomas. Pass to Clemens. 5 to shoot. And Indiana, another 3.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Weber outside. Kicks it to Drexler. Knocked away. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Thomas against Halliburton. Here's Drexler. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. And that's now 10 points for Clyde Drexler. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Indiana?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And the first one at the line is good. Denver making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Speedy's checked in for the Pacers. And he makes both free throws.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
The Nuggets trail by 7, and Denver decides to take their first time out here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Marion, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Roy comes in for Halliburton. The Pacers also changing it up. The Great One comes in for G, and Dub subbed in for Thomas. Marion passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
Three shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
And the second free throw, good.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And he makes all 3. Indiana leading by 4. Pass to Bailey. Here's Grayer. There's a screen. Launches it. Clemens, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Drexler outside. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a great assist by Drexler as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far. Miles the pass to Grayer. Here's Clemens. Connects from 3-point range. He's got 15.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
The 19-foot shot. It's deflected.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the opening quarter. And the pass to Miles. Indiana moving the ball around. Bailey. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
In a moment now to see some numbers for Big Smooth. Averaging about 15 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's a great presence on the glass. He'll battle inside for every rebound.
He's certainly not afraid to mix it up. When bodies are around or flying, he's usually at the point of it.
Denver making a switch here. Mutombo's checked in.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Outside Roy. Tries the spin move. Clock at 4. Converts after the nice spin.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Junior the pass to Grayer. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. For 3, Roy. That one doesn't drop. Pacers leading by 5. Here's Bailey. Banked in off the glass.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Denver's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pulls it from the elbow. Another miss by Roy.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Junior the pass to Miles. Over Roy. And there's Miles. That's good on the assist by Junior. And now it's a 9-point Indiana lead. Stolen. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Roy with the block. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's Gray. And so it's Indiana in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well on this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Roy out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Mutombo. Then there's Marion, and it's Weber in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in. When he's draining threes, he's almost unguardable.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 6. From 13, connects, the jumper drops.
And that's a good shot for him. He can shoot it over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Knocked loose. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot by Marion, no good. Pacers leading by 6. Here's Bailey. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Outside Roy. Fires top of the key. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Bailey passes to Junior. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Baseline try. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Down low. Here's Weber. The shot's good. Roy making the play. Weber's got 6.
He's a terrific 2-guard. Roy with tremendous court vision.
Junior the pass to Grayer. Over Mutombo. And that one's good. Grayer.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside Roy. Pass to Marion. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Pass to Gray. Over Marion. Again, Indiana.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Denver calls timeout.
Nuggets call timeout.
Let's turn up the noise, fans. Here are your Nuggets Pipes.
Williamson is checked in for Denver. And the Pacers also making a change. Money's checked in for the Great One. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about him. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, D.A. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report. Indiana shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, Miles. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
And Miles drops them both. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Weber. Money with the rebound.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Marion setting the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Denver with the triple.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
To the inside, Miles. And easy 2 points on the layup. Miles has got 6 in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And he drives in. Count it. And the Pacer lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Weber.
And looking so agile on that take. Weber's teammates love seeing him in attack mode against the defense.
Gray passes to Junior. Outside for Miles. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
Take a look at Marion. He's pulled in a lot of votes. Nearly enough, in fact, to break into the top 10 in the Western Conference.
Yeah, and probably wishing he was a little higher on that list. But there's just too many other guys also having fantastic seasons.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. Good work there as it goes. 8 points for Big Smooth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game. Drexler outside. Here's Marion. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Clemens. Drexler defending. Out to the wing. Here's Gray. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis. Just 4 to shoot. Money, no good. The Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Marion. The basket good off the assist from Drexler. Drexler's got 3 assists tonight.
And it's huge when Marion is making his threes. Really opens up this offense.
Drexler with the block. Here's Here's Weber. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, they battled, but at some point the game got completely away from them, and they just could not get back on track.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it. We know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the score by Indiana. A stupendous finish in traffic. Weber's got 8 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Here's Clemens. Drexler defending. And stolen by Williamson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Marion outside, swiped it away. To the paint, here's Miles, and there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Gilgeous-Alexander against Miles. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Marion. The pass to Drexler. 6 on the shot clock. Marion outside. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Indiana moving it around. Lets it go from deep. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Williamson. Scoreless thus far. Here's Drexler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Drexler. A different look for Denver. Tumbo is checked in for Weber. Halliburton subbed in for Marion. And the Pacers also making a change. Thomas is checked in. Both free throws good from Drexler. And the Pacers with possession here. They lead by 7. Passes it to Gray. Here's Gray. 9 points last game. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Williamson knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at the Pacers. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
Timeout, timeout.
When I look at Indiana, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Denver calls timeout.
Please welcome to the floor your Nuggets dance team.
Johnson, he's checked in for Mutombo. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. Second, the Pacers.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
On the wing, Johnson. It's Williamson, top of the key. Drexler right side. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 14 points for Clyde Drexler.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Clemens. He's got 15, and that one drops for him.
Just deadly from mid-range. He's got such a great feel for that shot.
Pass to Halliburton. Outside, Drexler. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Grayer's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the dish to Thomas. Here's Clemens. He's covered by Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Money. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Here's Clemens. The Nuggets hitting the bucket. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Launches it from deep. Out that one, the Indiana ladies will cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Halliburton.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's putting up 13 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Indiana on D. After Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
And there's the pass to Gray. Here's G. Indiana moving the ball around. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
They set the pick. It's tipped. Stolen by Thomas. Here's Grayer. He's covered by Halliburton. The Nuggets trail by 6. Marion screen on Thomas. And Halliburton slams it in.
We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Bounce pass, Thomas. Here's Clemens. Drexler defending. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Marion a screen on Thomas. Halliburton against Thomas. Fires for three. Frayer grabs the board. And here is Thomas. Here's Clemens. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 5th assist in this one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Indiana Pacers.
The rebounding numbers tell the story. Watching this team first half, they look like 5 hungry Shaqs.
Ooh, I'm trying to picture, Ernie. 5 hungry Shaqs in one room at one time. Oh, the buffet table is obliterated.
Did you say obliterated? I think I know what you mean. And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
All-Star weekend is right around the corner. This has to be close to what the final results will look like.
Yeah, it could still be a surprise somewhere in there, big fella. But at least the top guys seem locked in.
Well, it'd only be a surprise if I'm not announced as a starter. Oh, wait, I'm retired.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So with Williams on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Dub. Thomas is out there with Smooth. And there's Money. And it's Dean in at the center position.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
And Denver has possession, trailing by 10. Drexler passes to McAdoo. Passes to Halliburton. Poked away. Stolen by Thomas. Here's Clemens. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 6 rebounds in the game. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Outside for Thomas. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Takes the 3. Here's Money. Buries it from 3-point range. Money's got the lead up to 13 now for Indiana.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Halliburton against Thomas. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost. I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective and they're winning.
Now here's Drexler. He's got 14. Off the run. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Pacers leading by 13. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Clemens. 21 points in the game. Here's Gray. Here's the floater. He lays it in. Gray's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Drexler. It's deflected.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Thomas passes to Gray. Back to Thomas. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Denver calls timeout. The 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. Number 1, the Pacers. 4th, the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, both of these clubs have really been good from the free throw line. I mean, the focus is there, and the numbers would back that up.
Halliburton against Thomas. Drexler up top. Here's Marion. The Nuggets with another miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Halliburton. 13 points in the game. Marion setting the pick for Halliburton. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Outside Thomas. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Money passes to Clemens. Now Thomas down to 5 on the shot clock. From past the arc, Money controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Drexler with it. He's got 17. Bucket is good. Drexler's got 19 points.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Here's Money. 10 points for him. Launches a 3. That shot off. There's the steal. Here's Gray.
Child, please.
And he dunks it down.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Now here's Marion. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Money passes to Thomas. Here's Money. Drexler defending. Drexler with the block. Pass to Halliburton. Williamson outside. Drexler at the elbow. Halliburton in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Drexler. Drexler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Gray, guarded by Marion. Inside, Halliburton with the steal. And it's Marion in the corner. Here's McAdoo. Nothing on the board. Halliburton kicks to Marion. Drexler outside. Shot clock at 5. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Thomas.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The Nuggets trail by 19. Marion a screen on Thomas. Pass to Marion. Drexler outside. Drexler drawing the double team. They set the pick. Here's Marion. Misses the 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
The pass to Dean. Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. G's got 6 here in this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Williamson. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Indiana.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
The first one falls, and the Nuggets making a change here. Weber's checked in. Big Smooth, he's checked in for the Pacers. Good on both. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Down low, here's Clemens, and he jams it with authority.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And stolen by Thomas. And here comes Thomas, leading the fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler. For Indiana, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Denver's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Marion outside. Here's Drexler. Clemens with the rebound. Clemson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
From the arc. The rebound by Chris Webber.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Drexler high post. 6 to shoot. Here's Marion. And again, Denver no good.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, in recent years, the league has flattened the lottery odds and created the play-in tournament to keep more teams motivated. Commissioner Adam Silver knows some teams are in a development phase, but doesn't want to see maneuvering for better draft picks. He says teams are smarter, they're creative, and they respond. We move, they move. Kevin?
Just like that. DA, thank you. No coverage that time. And that's 17 points for Dub.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Webber looking around. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Nuggets. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season.
Well, I think for Denver, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Here's Gray. He's got 17.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Halliburton against Thomas. Here's Drexler. Here's Webber. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
So it's Denver now, following the score by Indiana. Marion dishes to Drexler.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
They need this one. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Gray passes to Thomas. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by McAdoo. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Marion passes to Drexler. Got a piece of it. Here's Dean. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Ooh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo? Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
Here's Thomas. After the Nuggets pick up 2. Clemens passes to Thomas. Sinks the three-pointer. Thomas got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Indiana.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Clemens. Sean Marion making his last shot. Passes it to Gray. Rebounded by McAdoo. McAdoo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Drexler kicks to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Drexler. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. And it's now 23 points for Clyde Drexler. Here's G. 10 points for him. From about 19 feet, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now, here's Drexler. Not a lot of room. Here's Clemens. He got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Indiana, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll return shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Drexler out there with Weber. Then it's Brandon Roy. Then there's Williamson. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Miles. He kicks it to G. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. It's rebounded by Indiana. G's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Basket counts.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Pass to Grayer. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's Miles. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Drexler drawing the double team. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines, and that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
The first free throw is good.
And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat
and this guy just wants to get better.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Williams, he's checked in for G. The great one comes in for Dub. And Junior subbed in for Smooth. And both free throws good for Roy.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Pass to Grayer. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Shots good by Drexler.
And how about the offensive explosion here by Clyde Drexler? Has really developed his skill set. No one's been able to match up with him all night.
Now here's Miles over Roy, and it's Miles missing. Now here's Williamson. Defense is right there, and yes, it's good.
And this team encourages Zion to be assertive inside. They know how skilled and overpowering he can be.
Junior with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Williams, and the shot goes in. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Roy. Drexler high post. Drexler drawing the double team. Williamson finds Gilgeous-Alexander. A three from Drexler. Pacers with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Grayer. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Miles against Roy. Puts up a three. Knocks down the three ball.
They trust Roy at the arc because he's pretty selective. He takes the shots he believes he can make.
Now, here's Junior. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Miles, that's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Denver with the ball. Following the score by Indiana. Here's Roy. The shot's good. Roy's got 9 points here in the second half.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Now Williams. There's the pass to Miles. Here's Bailey. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks to Junior. Pulls up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, we know that scoring in the league, Doris, has been on the uptick this era. Do you see that trend continuing?
It's hard to imagine, Kevin, that it won't unless the league makes an adjustment to bring a little bit more defense back into play. That is something you've heard Steve Kerr talk about. Have we tilted the scales too much to favor the offense? We'll see what happens.
First one falls for him. And the Nuggets with some changes. McAdoo is checked in for Weber. Marion comes in for Clyde Drexler. And Halliburton subbed in for Brandon Roy. And Williams drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Passes it to Marion. Halliburton outside. Pass to McAdoo. Halliburton up top. Defended by Miles. A floater. Rebound by Williams. Pacers have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Some solid looks for them.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And they recover it.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Up and in on the layup.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now, here is Halliburton. Feeds to Marion. It's rebounded by Indiana. Grayer's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Williams. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Williams has got 8 points in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Halliburton against Miles. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Clyde Drexler's checked in for the Nuggets.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, number 22, Clyde Drexler.
Williams against Marion. Driving to the basket. Shot clock at 5. Will it go? Got a hand on it. Pass to Grayer. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Miles, and again it's Indiana.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Halliburton. Here's Drexler. Grayer grabs the board. Grayer's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Williams, and it's in there.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Here's McAdoo. The Pacers making the shot, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Williamson is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Number 23, Zion Williamson.
Here's Williamson. Halliburton outside. Williamson with it. Williams picks him up. Drexler, that's good.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
Up top, Miles. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside for Halliburton. Stolen by Miles. The 10-footer. And he hits the jump shot. Miles has got 6 points in the quarter. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Marion outside. Drexler against Miles. Drexler dishes to Marion. Halliburton outside. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist. Marion's got 5 assists in the game. Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And the pass to Grayer. He kicks to Junior. Shoots the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And here's Halliburton. Marion setting the pick for Halliburton. Lets it go with the 3. Another 3 for Denver.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Junior. Miles the pass to Junior. Williamson against Williams. 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Miles. Down low, Grayer. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Grayer's got 12 points here in the second half. Nuggets have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. The feed to Williamson. Out to Marion. A 3-ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now, here's Junior. Defense right on him. And it's Miles missing. Denver shooting straight 49% from the field. Drexler outside. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the fourth. Stolen by Drexler. Pass to McAdoo. At the top of the key, Halliburton. Halliburton is double. Drexler scanning the floor. Just 5 to shoot. And McAdoo kicks to Drexler. Latrey, it's tipped. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And it's Miles missing. Denver shooting about 47% here in the fourth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pacers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Dub.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Now Williams, following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to McAdoo. Williamson outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Big Smooth.